properly, then we can understand this detail in a very minute level. So let me share the PPT. 1 minute.
Yeah, sir, this particular session is up to 11 o'clock. So you are having your own time and please take it.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So hope you can able to see the PPT. So I want this session to be more interactive rather than one person just speaking and you all are listening. So it should be a more interactive. Please do not hesitate to ask me any question, whatever you have in your mind. We can have a very good discussion. We can understand your thought process, and I can explain you the Sahaj Yoga technique. So it will be good if you are interactive within a session. Maybe you can unmute your mic or you can post the question on chat. Both the option is open for you. So as I explained, this session will be a very interesting session. First 20 minutes we will going to learn about some keyword. What is a yoga? What is Sahaj Yoga? What is a meditation? And what are the benefit? Because benefit is the important part. That is why we all are here. If this technique gives some kind of benefit, then only we will do, or then only we will follow. So let's understand what are these benefit. So before I start, I would like to show you a small video. In this video, I'm going to explain you what are the topic which we are going to cover in today's session. So you can see this is a Sahaj Yoga introduction we are going to cover. Then another question is why we should meditate. Then what is the thoughtless awareness state that we are going to explain you. Then what is the meaning of Sahaj Yoga, or what is exactly the word Sahaj? Mind versus thoughts. Why the thoughtless is very important. Then two important element in our body, that is spirit and Kundalini. And then the subtle system, which is 7 energy center, 3 channels and 1 Kundalini energy. And the 7 energy center, they are associated with some qualities. And after that we learn the left, right and parasympathetic nervous system. So these are topic we are going to cover in our theory part. So let's start to understand one by one the term. What is a meditation first? So I request you all participant, can you please let me know what is exactly the meditation is? Simple definition of meditation. ध्यान क्या होता है? Whatever you know, you can post in chat. Whatever information you are aware, you can post in a chat. No problem. So anything which you know, maybe at least by word you know. So Kumar sir says, calm our mind. Maybe this will be the benefit, sir, but not the definition of meditation. So what is exactly the meditation? You are right. You have given the answer, that is a benefit of the meditation. But what is exactly the very basic or simple definition of meditation? Refining mind, not exactly focusing mind on something. Maybe Maria ma'am, you are on a right track, but not 100% correct. Bring the mind to single thought. Okay, Kumar sir, this is also not right. Maybe, but little bit on a right direction. So any other people want to share their thoughts? Okay, can we do one experiment, quick experiment? So you all know that while doing the meditation और जब हम ध्यान करते हैं तो generally we close our eyes, right? So can you please close your eyes for few seconds and let's observe what is happening. So Mehboob sir saying to increase the calmness and physical relaxation. Sir, this is also benefit. Abhilash sir says concentrate. Yeah, this will give a benefit only. So let's close our eyes for few seconds and observe yourself what is exactly happening. I request you all participants, please close your eyes for few seconds and observe yourself what is exactly happening within you. Now you can open your eyes. So what is exactly happened? क्या हुआ when you close your eyes? Can anyone share their feeling? What exactly happened? Okay, Natarajan says random thought were passing. Yes, you are correct, sir. So the Natarajan sir given a correct answer. There are random thoughts are coming. But if you observe this thought, these random thoughts, they are coming from the two categories, either from the past or either from the future. Correct? If you observe these random thoughts, they are from the only two categories. Something happened with me in my past, so we are thinking on that part, or we are thinking about our future. Okay, tomorrow I need to do this, or after this session I need to do this, or day after tomorrow I need to do for shopping, buying some material, something, whatever XYZ. This thoughts is from either past or thoughts from either future, but we are not in the state of present state. So what is a present state? Present state is a thoughtless awareness where we should not have any thought because we are here. So what is exactly happening? If you observe this sine wave, every day we are getting a many thoughts. One thought will raise, slowly it goes down, and then immediately another thought will come. Then it goes down and another thought will start. But there is a fraction of second where there is no thought, that is switching over from one thought to another thought. So this is that place. But if you increase the duration of that place, you can see in the next diagram, one thought will come and then we increase the duration, that there is no thought, and then there is another thought. So this duration between two thoughts is called as thoughtless awareness. This is exactly the meditation. हिंदी में हम उसे ध्यान कहते हैं, संस्कृत में हम उसको तुरिया स्टेट कहते हैं. So today we are going to achieve the thoughtless awareness state, or we call as a meditation. Today you will not carry this presentation, will not carry this theory part, but what you will carry, experience of inner peace, experience of balance, experience of thoughtless awareness, and that will be with you throughout your life. This experience will transform you. This experience will give a lot of joy to you. So when we do the practical part, this experience you can enjoy on your spinal cord, on your palm and top of your head, as part of a cool or hot breeze. And once you experience this cool breeze, then you can understand that we are in a meditation state. We are in a thoughtless awareness state. So this is all about what is the meditation. But how did we feel in our body when we are in a thoughtless awareness? So in human, we have a four state of consciousness. One is a walking, where I'm interacting with you, you are interacting with me, our brain is working, our body is working. The second state is a dreaming, where when we go for sleep, our body is in a relaxed state, but our brain is still working and we are getting some dream. Then third state is called as a deep sleep. In this state, when we go for sleep, we did not know how much time we sleep, but when we wake up, we feel a very peaceful, very joyful, very calm. And the fourth state is a thoughtless awareness. It's beyond deep sleep. But just doing a 10-minute of meditation or 10-minute of thoughtless awareness, you get much more benefit, much more relaxed, joyful, positive thoughts by just doing a 10-minute of meditation. So this is the experience or feeling you will get in a thoughtless awareness. Now, why should we do meditation? We learn the definition, we learn how did we feel, but why should we do meditation? So during the initial interaction with you all, you have given some of the benefit to me, like concentration, increase of memory, and many other topics. Yes, these all are the benefit of meditation. Meditation gives a much more benefit. If I start explaining, it will be a more than 1 hour lecture. But meditation will help your physical body, mental body, health, and spirituality. It remove all your disease, all your health problem. It improve your spirituality, it improve your memory power, and many more. In today's current situation, where the COVID-19 is creating a problem across the world, if you observe the government of India website, Ayush Ministry, they have clearly told, if you want to improve your immune power, you need to follow certain 4 or 5 steps. And one of the important step is the meditation. If you do the meditation, your immune power will increase. So in this current situation, if you do the meditation, your immune power will tremendously improve. आपकी रोग प्रतिकार शक्ति में बहुत अच्छी तरह इंप्रूव हो जाएगी. Second, today we are from the teaching industries or software industries, and there are a lot of competition, lot of work pressure. Because of this work pressure, we are sitting in front of laptop, we are sitting on a chair for more than 8 hours, 10 hours. Because of this, our ergonomics, that is our body structure, get disturbed. We get the back pain, we get the headache, we get the eyes problem. These all are the different challenges we are facing in today's life. And what is the solution? No solution. Simply we are going in a medical shop, taking one antibiotic or painkiller, that's it. In 2 hours, our pain will go. But believe me, friend, each medicine has some kind of side effect. If you believe me or not, this side effect you will come to know maybe after few days, few months, or few years. For example, if you are taking a painkiller to remove your pain of headache or maybe back pain, the back pain will go away within a 2 hours, but it will create the kidney stone problem, because the content which is there in a painkiller, which is also responsible for a kidney stone. Similar type, you will get the different problems. So do we have any mechanism within our body which can resolve all this problem naturally? Yes, that mechanism exists within our body, and we call as a Kundalini energy, that we are going to learn today. So these are one of the benefit. Another benefit is like every day we are taking a bath to clear the dust particle or to clean our body. If we don't do this, what will happen? The different disease will come, because all this dust will saturate on our body and we get the different disease. if we don't take a bath. Similar way, every day there are a lot of negative thoughts which is pouring on our brain, maybe from the social media, from the TV, from the news, from a different part of our life. They may be positive thoughts, maybe negative thoughts. But if you don't clear this negative thought, what will happen? It will increase the stress, it increase the frustration level, it increase the anger. And where you are removing this anger? Within your friend circle, your colleagues, your office, your family, and you are spoiling the relation. So how to remove this stress? And believe me, the stress is the entry point for all kind of disease. You take the example of blood pressure, diabetes, all kind of problem will start with the stress. So this meditation gives a lot of benefit to remove the stress, to remove the work pressure, to remove the negative thoughts. These all are benefit. Like I can give a 1 hour lecture on this benefit, but unless and until you don't experience, you will not believe. So this is the experience first and philosophy later. Now we are moving to another topic. Now we learn the yoga, we learn how we experience, we learn its benefit about meditation. Now we want to learn about yoga. So can you please tell me what is a yoga? Whatever you know about yoga, can you please post on a chat, or maybe you can unmute and you can say what is exactly the yoga? Anything you know about yoga? Any thought process on yoga? So Miss Amruta Patel ma'am says mental plus physical relaxation. Ma'am, you are right, but it is a benefit of yoga. Priyanka ma'am says yoga is means of worshipping ourselves both from the inside and outside. Ma'am, you are a little right, but not exactly the correct definition. But yeah, you are in a right path. Method of activating chakra, not right, sir. Yeah, method of activating chakra is a benefit. Mental exercise, Lokesh, sir, no, not exactly the mental exercise, sir. A state in which Abhilash Sharma sir said, a state in which we try to positive stress on our body. Maybe not correct, sir. What is a yoga? What do you think? What is a yoga? Even if you search in a Google, you will get the first word. What is a yoga? Yoga is nothing but the union or a connection. This is the real meaning of yoga. Yoga is a union, or we can say connection. Then what is a sahaj? Sa means with, and ja is a born. So energy which is born with you and which going to get connected with the cosmic power, or maybe union with the cosmic power, that is we call as a yoga. So energy which is born with you, which going to connect with the cosmic power, which we call as a sahaj yoga. So this is a simple definition. So now let's understand how this meditation and yoga and where is our internal energy all are related. The way we have our external body with the 2 hands, 2 eyes, legs, similar way we have our internal body, which we call as a subtle system, which is made up of 3 nadis, which we call as 3 channels, 7 plexus, which you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 instrumental energy, which we call as a kundalini. So this kundalini energy right now is in a passive state. But when we do some process today, practical part, this energy will convert from passive state to active state. And that process we call as a self-realization or Atma Sakshatkar. Once this energy get activated, it goes in a center path and come out from top of our head. And here we can have a connection with the cosmic power. That is called as a yoga. And once we achieve this union or a connection with the cosmic power, that is a yoga, then we get the thoughtless awareness. You have seen that when you close your eyes, you are still getting many thoughts, random thoughts. But again, if we close our eyes, the same thing will happen. So something should happen in our body so that these thoughts go away. So this is the Kundalini energy. Once get activated and it get connected with the cosmic power, then you get the thoughtless awareness. That is a dhyan or a turiya state. So you see the blue line which is coming, it's called as the left sympathetic nervous system, or we call as a Ida Nadi. This Nadi is associated with our past and the heaviness in our body. Then the yellow line which you can see, it called as a Pingla Nadi in Sanskrit, or in science we call as a right sympathetic nervous system. It is associated with the future and it is associated with the heat element in our body. Then a center path which we call as a parasympathetic nervous system, or we call as a Sushumna Nadi. So what is the significance of left side? If you feel a lethargy, if you are always focused on a past, you are over emotional, if you feel the depression and loneliness, then you can think that your left side is a weak, or there is some kind of imbalance in your left side. Similar way, if you are overactive person, you are thinking too much about future, if you are workaholic person, if you are aggressive and angry or short temper, then you can understand that your right side is a weak, or there is some kind of imbalance in your right side. But if your left side and right side are perfectly balanced, then you are a positive person, you are a peaceful person, and you are completely balanced with the positive thinking. So with the meditation, you will be in a balanced person. You will always be a peaceful person. So how exactly this is happening? So I would like to show you one small video of the founder, Her Holiness Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi.
Germ is born. So it is born with you, the right to become united, which is the yoga, with the divine. We have two sides in our system of autonomous nervous system, left and right. We call as left and right sympathetic nervous system. The left side caters for our emotions, for our past, our desires. The right side caters for our action, physical and mental. If you indulge into one too much and go too far with it, you develop an imbalance within yourself. In the center lies the third power, which we call as parasympathetic nervous system. You see the channel, which is the central part of the center. When the Kundalini rises through it brings you in a balance, because it rises in the center of the system. So this is the minimum that happens, that you develop your balance. This is the last breakthrough of our evolution. Then you have to get connected with the divine. You have to feel it on your central nervous system, and that's how you get your self-realization.
So you've seen in a small video where Dr. Shri Nirmala Srivastava ji has explained the Sahaj Yoga and left and right sympathetic nervous system. Now I will be going to explain you the chakras. Chakra which is located in our body. So the left part, which we can say that Sanskrit name on the screen, and the right side you can see this scientific or English name. So first is the Muladhara chakra, which we call as a pelvic plex. It controls all our reproductive organ. Second is the Swadhisthana chakra, which we call as aortic plex, which control our kidney, pancreas. Then third is the Nabhi chakra, which we call solar plex, which control our stomach and liver. Then we have a heart chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, Agya, and Sahasrara. So these different energy center or chakras control our different body organ. What is a disease? Disease is nothing but the imbalance in this energy center. For example, Nabhi chakra. If there is an imbalance in Nabhi chakra, there is a digestion problem. Why? Because the stomach is not able to properly digest, because their immune power is less. This immune power is provided by this energy center. So once this energy center come into the balance, the immune power will increase and your stomach functioning will also increase. So this balancing, if any chakra is in balance, this balancing can be done by activating the Kundalini energy. So if the Kundalini, once the Kundalini energy get activated and you meditate on that particular energy center, this chakra come into the balance. So this is how you can resolve all your disease naturally without taking any medicine. Let me show you one small animation video. What is exactly happening when and how the Kundalinis get activated and what exactly happening in our body. So this is the 3 nadis and 7 energy center, and the Kundalini is located at the bottom in triangular bone, which we call as a sacrum bone, and the Kundalini is in 3.5 coil circular form. Once this activate, it goes to the first energy center, which we call as a Muladhara chakra or a pelvic plex. It control our reproductive organ. Then it goes to the second energy center, which we call as a Swadhisthana chakra. This chakra is important because it generates the gray cell which is required for our brain. Then it goes to the third energy center, which we call as a Nabhi chakra. And then it goes to the fourth energy center, which we call as a heart chakra. And from the heart chakra, it goes to the next energy center, which we call as a Vishuddhi chakra. It control our ear, nose, throat, eyes, all the sensing organ. Also, it improve our communication power. And then last, it goes to the Agya chakra. Also, we call as a optic chashma. If you are thinking too much about past and future, this energy center goes in an imbalance. And last, it goes to your limbic area or Sahasrara. That is the last or maybe integration place, and where the actual yoga will happen or a connection will happen, because this energy will go by crossing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 channel. After crossing a 7 channel, you will get the connection with cosmic power. The union will happen and you get the thoughtless awareness. And the feedback of this thoughtless awareness, you will feel the cool or hot breeze on your palm and top of your head. So let me explain you with simple example how the energy center or plexus is working in our body. For example, Swadhisthana chakra, which we call as a aortic plex. When it is in a balanced state, it provides the equal amount of energy to all our body organ. But when it goes to the imbalance, why it goes to the imbalance? If you are using a particular body organ too much, so it provided more energy to that body organ. But in that case, he cannot provide the energy to other body organ. And in that condition, liver is generating a heat. And if this heat goes to the lungs, we get the asthma. If this heat goes to the pancreas, we are getting a diabetes. If this heat goes to the spleen, it get the blood cancer. So this is how we get the different disease. Now I would like to introduce you about the founder of Sahaj Yoga, Dr. Shri Nirmala Srivastava ji. She combined the spirituality with the medical science and discovered the Sahaj Yoga technique in 1970. After that, she traveled across the world, educate the people. Today, millions and millions of people are following the Sahaj Yoga technique. This is totally free of charge. You go to any city, state, country, village, you will find a free Sahaj Yoga center. Dr. Shri Nirmala Srivastava ji always explained to people that this is your own energy. So we cannot charge the money for your own energy. That is why it is entirely free across the world. For this noble cause, she received many awards, many awards and many recognition across the world, from the UK, India, Europe, many countries, US, and many places. Even she received a lot of doctorate degree also from different universities. So why the Sahaj Yoga is unique? Because it's completely natural technique. There is no any kind of disadvantage or drawback. You can be your own doctor with this technique. It's a very scientific technique, a very spontaneous, no physical effort is required, and it's a living process. So now we are starting to the practical part, but maybe I can take a 1-minute pause if you have any question, because we will be going to take a question and answer after the practical part. But if you have any question, let me know. We can take a 1-minute break. and after that we are going to learn about the practical session. First 2-3 minutes I will be going to explain you the step with the open eyes. We all can perform this step, and then actual meditation we are going to do with the closed eyes. So it's open to all. Any till now you have any question, or can we continue?
Sir, one question is there on chat.
Okay. At what time
9:57.
and how many minute daily, sir? Take a activate chakra. Okay. So if I understand, your question is like how to activate the chakras and how many times we should do meditation, something like that. So maybe the activation of chakra, you don't need to bother on that part, because once your kundalini will be activated, she knows your body very well. She will be going to activate depending on your body state. So what you need to do is just meditate and let's your internal energy should work out, and she will activate all your chakras. Okay. Any other question? Okay, so if there is no question, maybe then we can start the practical part. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first state is keep your both the hand on your lap, and your palm will be facing toward the sky like this. Your palm will be facing toward the sky. Keep your both the hand on your lap, palm will be facing toward the sky. You all can perform this step with me. This is our base position or a root position. After that, we are going to balance our left side, which we call as Ida Nadi. So to balance our left side, our left hand on a lap and right hand toward Mother Earth. Left hand on a lap and right hand on a Mother Earth. If you are sitting on a chair, you can direct your right hand toward Mother Earth. If you are sitting on a ground, just touch your right hand on Mother Earth. So what is the science behind this step? If you throw any heavy particle in the sky, where it come? It come to the ground because of a gravitation force and Mother Earth. Similar way, our left side is associated with the heaviness, which I explained you earlier. So to remove this heaviness, we are using a Mother Earth element and gravitation force, because our body is made up of 5 elements and one of the element is Mother Earth. Then take our right hand back to our lap. Then raise our left hand toward the sky, bending from the elbow, and our palm will be facing toward the back side. You can see my video, or maybe you can check the screen. What is the science behind this step? If you ignite the fire, where it goes toward the sky. Similar way, our liver is generating a lot of heat. To remove this heat, we are using this step. We are directing our body heat toward the sky element, toward the ether element. Now then take both the hand up back to our lap. Then raise our right hand, put on our heart little left side. Press it little bit hard. Raise our right hand, put on our left heart, press it little bit hard. Okay. The next step, again raise our right hand, put on our forehead horizontally, press it little bit hard, squeeze our palm, move our head little down. जहां पे हम टीका लगाते हैं, सर दुखता है ना, वहां पे अपना हाथ रखना है, थोड़ा जोर से दबाना है और सर को झुकाना है. And then third last step is raise our right hand, put on top of our head. सर के ऊपर तालु भाग पे रखना है. आप मेरा वीडियो देख सकते हो या पीपीटी देखिए. यहाँ पे रखना है. Put it on top of our head, press it little bit hard, stretch our palm, rotate our palm 7 times clockwise direction. अपने हाथ को 7 बार फिराएंगे ताकि सर के ऊपर की चमड़ी इसके साथ रोटेट हो, और उसके बाद में दोनों हाथ गोद में लेंगे. देन we'll take our both the hand back to our lap. So this is very simple method, and the remaining 1 or 2 step we will do collectively with the open eyes. And in that time I will request you all participant, if possible, whoever possible, they can switch on their video so we all can do this step collectively. Okay, so now let's start the meditation. So I request you all participant, if you are wearing a shoes or a slipper, please remove that. If you are wearing a spec, please remove, because we are going to close our eyes. If you are wearing a tight watch or a tight belt, just lose it out little bit so that you will be relaxed and comfortable. If you are sitting on a chair, make sure that your both the feet, your both the leg will be away from each other, like you can see in the diagram. If you are sitting on a ground, you can sit in a Sukhasana or Padmasana, whichever is comfortable for you. Now, slowly we'll close our eyes, or both the hand on our lap, palm will be facing toward the sky. Our spinal cord should be upright and straight. Our eyes should be closed. Our attention on both of our palm and top of our head. Now we are going to balance our left side, that is Ida Nadi. So our left hand on our lap, and slowly we'll raise our right hand and put on Mother Earth. If you are sitting on a chair, just direct right hand toward Mother Earth. And here we will pray in our heart, "Oh Mother Earth, please remove all the blockages, all the heaviness from my left side toward this Mother Earth element." You may feel some kind of energy is coming to your left hand palm, entering to body and slowly going out from right hand palm toward Mother Earth. Let's enjoy this flow of energy on both of your palm and top of your head. Now slowly take your right hand back to your lap. Now we are going to balance our right side, that is Pingla Nadi. So right hand on our lap, and slowly we'll raise our left hand toward the sky, bending from the elbow, and our left palm will be facing toward the back side. And here we need to pray in our heart, "Mother, please balance my right side. Please remove all the unnecessary thoughts, excessive hit from my right side toward the sky element." Experience the flow of energy on both of your palm and top of your head. Now slowly take your both the hand back to your lap. Now slowly raise your right hand. Put on your heart little left side. Press it little bit hard. थोड़ा जोर से दबाएंगे. And here we need to pray. Mother, I am the pure spirit. You need to say 12 times in your heart. श्री माता जी, मैं एक शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ. श्री माता जी, मैं एक शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ. Now slowly take our right hand on our forehead, press it horizontally. अपना सीधा हाथ माथे पे रखना है, जहां पे हम टीका लगाते हैं, सर दुखता है वहां पे आड़ा रखेंगे, थोड़ा जोर से दबाएंगे, सर को थोड़ा झुकाएंगे. Move our head little downward toward Mother Earth. Squeeze our palm, and here we will take one prayer. I forgive everyone. मुझे जिसने भी चोट पहुंचाई है, मैं उन सबको क्षमा करती हूँ. Do not think about any individual, just forgive. Now slowly take our right hand, put on top of your head. अपने सर के ऊपर तालू भाग पे अपना सीधा हाथ रखेंगे, हाथों को पूरी तरह स्ट्रेच करेंगे. Our palm should be stretched. Put it little bit hard, press it little bit hard. Rotate 7 times clockwise direction. सर के ऊपर 7 बार घड़ी की दिशा में फिराएंगे, ताकि सर के ऊपर की चमड़ी भी अपने हाथ के साथ फिरे. And here we need to take a prayer. Mother, please give me my self realization. श्री माता जी, कृपा करके मुझे मेरा आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान कीजिए. हमें ये प्रेयर 7 बार लेना है अपने हृदय में. मदर, प्लीज गिव मी माई सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन. श्री माता जी, मुझे मेरा आत्म साक्षात्कार प्रदान कीजिए. Now slowly take your both the hand back to your lap. Your spinal cord should be upright and straight. Concentrate on both of your palm and top of your head, and we'll do a meditation for few seconds. Don't move your body, don't think, just concentrate on top of your head. अब धीरे धीरे हम अपनी आंखें खोलेंगे। वी कैन ओपन अवर आईज वेरी स्लोली। धीरे धीरे अपनी आंखें खोलेंगे। बहुत धीरे धीरे अपनी आंखें खोलेंगे। ऑब्जर्व द ऑन पीपीटी। पीपीटी पे हम कंसंट्रेट करेंगे आंखें खोल के। नाउ लास्ट स्टेप मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा सबसे, वी विल डू कलेक्टिवली। जिसको भी पॉसिबल हो वो अपना वीडियो ऑन करे और मेरे साथ में ये स्टेप करे जैसा मैं कर रहा हूं। अपना राइट हैंड सर के ऊपर लेके जाना है, राइट हैंड सर के ऊपर। सो अगर पॉसिबल हो सके तो अपना वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए और अपना राइट हैंड को थोड़ा सा ऊपर उठाना है, थोड़ा सा नीचे, थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट, थोड़ा सा राइट। सो आपको कुछ ठंडा या गर्म महसूस हो रहा है या नहीं उसे देखना है। बहुत माइन्यूट एनर्जी है। थोड़ा सा ऊपर करके देखिए, थोड़ा नीचे, थोड़ा लेफ्ट, थोड़ा राइट। अब राइट हैंड अपना गोद में ले लीजिए। अभिलाष सर काफी अच्छा कर रहे हैं, हम देख पा रहे हैं आपको। लेफ्ट हैंड से करना है, राइट हैंड अपने गोद में थोड़ा सा ऊपर लेके जाना है, थोड़ा सा नीचे, थोड़ा सा लेफ्ट, थोड़ा सा राइट। बाकी के पार्टिसिपेंट इफ पॉसिबल आपका वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए ताकि हम आपको देख पाए। थोड़ा सा मूव अप डाउन, लेफ्ट राइट। कहाँ ना कहाँ आपको वो एक एनर्जी महसूस हो रही होगी, तो उसे फील करना है। श्रीकांत रेड्डी सर आप काफी अच्छा कर रहे हो, हम आपको देख पा रहे हैं। थैंक यू सर। लेफ्ट हैंड बैक टू लैप, राइट हैंड से फिर से ट्राई कीजिए। कुछ ठंडा या गर्म आपको महसूस हो रहा है या नहीं। थोड़ा सा ऊपर, थोड़ा सा नीचे, एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट आपके सर के ऊपर है, उसे फाइंड आउट करना है। ठीक है। अब दोनों हाथ सर के ऊपर लेके जाएंगे, दोनों हाथ आकाश की तरफ स्ट्रेट इस तरीके से, और सर को पीछे लेके जाएंगे। मूव योर हेड टुवर्ड बैक साइड सो दैट योर फेस विल बी टुवर्ड द स्काई, एंड हियर वी विल आस्क वन क्वेश्चन इन आवर हार्ट। Is this the experience of self realization? श्री माता जी, क्या यही आत्म साक्षात्कार की अनुभूति है? And slowly take your both the hand back to our heart, the way we do नमस्कार। जैसे हम नमस्कार करते हैं ना, वैसा नमस्कार करना है। ये नमस्कार हमारे अंदर की एनर्जी को, शक्ति को। और धीरे धीरे नमस्कार करके अपने दोनों हाथों को हम खोलेंगे इस तरीके से। थोड़ा सा खोलेंगे, बंद करेंगे, थोड़ा सा खोलेंगे, बंद करेंगे। मूव अवर पाम लिटिल क्लोजर टू ईच अदर। नाउ मूव अवे फ्रॉम ईच अदर। क्लोज अवे very slowly. Did you feel some kind of energy? Maybe cool or hot breeze? This is what I am telling. Once your kundalini get activated, you may feel a cool or hot breeze or some kind of energy between your both the palm. कुछ महसूस हो रहा है आपको? Okay, now relax. So here we completed our practical part. Now we have a question and answer part and how to do meditation at home. So I would like to know from the participant how many people feel the cool, how many people feel the hot, how many people feel the tingling effect. Can you please post on a chart? So it will be nice to understand how this, what is your feedback on this? So can you please let us know?
Why it is a little bit hot?
Yeah, this is a very good question, sir. I will address this question. So Archana ma'am says, please elaborate clearing left and right side. Okay, ma'am. Why little hot? Okay. I felt hot and warm energy. This is Janani ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Anyone feel the cool? Everyone feel the hot? Or is anyone feel the coolness on our left or right palm? Anyone feel the tingling effect on their fingertips? Or anyone is there who didn't feel anything? He is just sitting and listening, but didn't feel anything, not on palm and not on top of his head also. So you can say that also. Okay, Prakash sir, feel the hot. Okay, good. So let me explain you why people feel the hot and why people feel the cold. Okay, so Shrikant Reddy feel the cool. So that is very good, sir. So if you can able to see my video, I'm explaining why we feel the hot and why we feel. If we consider a hollow pipe and if we pour the cold water, अगर हम ठंडा पानी एक साइड से डालें और पाइप खाली है तो दूसरे साइड से ठंडा पानी निकल जाएगा. लेकिन अगर बीच में कुछ कचरा है, ब्लॉकेजेस है, and if we pour the cold water, it get block, it get obstruct, and it try to come out from the other end. But it will, because of the pressure, it will generate the heat because it cannot come out, and the pressure because of the obstacle, and it create the friction and it generate the heat. Similar way, if you see the PPT which I am explaining you, in that once our Kundalini energy, the Kundalini energy is once it get activated here, once it activated here, the principle of this energy to remove all the blockages and distribute the equal amount of energy to all our body organ. What are these blockages? For example, if you are wearing a tight watch, tight belt, so the nervous system get blocked here, the blood flow get impacted here, the energy cannot flow. This is just an example. But by birth, you have certain condition, like you are using a right hand too much, you are sleeping only on a left side, or many type of example. So because of that, some nervous system, some energy point get blocked and some are the open. But when this energy get activated, it has a principle to balance all this energy center and also clear and remove all the blockages. Wherever there is a path is clear, you will feel the coolness, and wherever there is a blockages, you will feel the hotness or a tingling effect. But if you do a regular meditation, this hotness will go away and you feel the coolness, because this all palm is mapped to our body organ. For example, if you feel a hotness here, if you see my video, if you feel the hotness here, means you have some digestion problem. If you feel the hotness here, means you have some ENT problem on right side. If you feel the hotness on here, means there is some kind of imbalance or blockages on your left Vishuddhi, that is ear, nose, eyes, throat. So similar way, all this 5 finger is denoting the body organ, because our spinal cord is mapped to our palm. So that is why we are saying with this technique you can be your own doctor. So this is a very introductory session. Maybe if we get more time, we generally take a 3 or 4 session where we are explaining in more detail about different energy center, how we can cure, music therapy, foot soak, and other stuff. I don't know, this is only one session, or maybe we are taking a few more on your batch. But anyway, this is the answer for your question on cold or hot feeling. Any more question? So Abhilash sir feel the hot, but on their forehead they feel a cold. So that is also good, sir, because the forehead, the energy is flowing properly. That is why you feel the cool. And the rest of places, if you feel the hot, so no problem. In the coming days, if you do regular meditation, you feel the cool. So another question is when to do meditation and how much time we should do meditation. So from today onward, you need to do every day meditation whenever you wake up early morning, or whenever you are going for a sleep. You just need to do the meditation for 10 minutes. But you don't need to follow all these steps. what you need to do is, if you see the screen, you need to do the balance on your left side, balance your right side, and that's it. And then you keep your both the hand on your lap and sit for some time, and you do the meditation. This is the only thing you need to do every day. Okay, so now I can take any specific question if you have related to diabetes, heart problem, or knee problem, or aging effect, memory loss, or a stress. If you have specific problem, you can tell me. Otherwise, this is fine. I'm posting one feedback link, so I request you all participant, please fill this feedback form. So if you have any specific question, you can put in a remark, and we can provide you more information to the specific person on that particular topic. So I posted you one feedback link. I request you all participants, please fill that feedback link. It will take just 1 or 2 minutes. Also, I am posting on WhatsApp group link. Whoever interested to join our regular 10 a.m. session, you can join this WhatsApp link, so you can attend. You will get the notification of every Sunday we are conducting the 10 a.m. session online, so you can join that session. Also, I'm posting my mobile number. If you have any doubt, question, feel free to contact me on my WhatsApp number, and I will happy to assist you. Okay. So this is all about from my side. If you have more question, I can take a 1 or 2 question. Otherwise, I have completed almost all the part. So thank you, Abhilash sir, for inviting us, and thank you all the respected participants for giving your valuable time. Only my humble request is, today the energy is activated, but if you don't do the practice, this 1 hour is no use. So you need to practice every day to get the benefit. So please practice every morning and evening. Yeah, over to you, Abhilash sir.
Okay, sir, one general question is there. Nowadays, our daily life is so absurd that several persons, I think that they are feeling sugar or thyroid or some little problems, imbalance. So is what we can do? Any specific?
Yeah, sir. This is very good question. Thank you. Because of your question, other will also get the benefit. As Abhilash sir explained, that in today's life is very competitive and very hectic, and there are a lot of problems we face in a day-to-day activity. So to handle this all problem, I will recommend you to do the meditation 2 times in a day along with the foot soak technique. Today, because of a time limitation, I could not able to explain you the foot soak technique, but I'm posting you the YouTube link, so that while watching on YouTube, you can do this similar foot soak technique at your home. So I posted in a chart on YouTube link of foot soak technique. You can check. So if you do the foot soak along with the meditation, you will feel a complete relax at the end of the day. Maybe even morning, when you do foot soak and do meditation and start your day, your all day will be very positive. You will be full of energy and on full day, and night you will get a very warm, very cool and very peaceful sleep after doing a foot soak. So foot soak technique is basically remove the toxic from our body. If I would have a good time, maybe I can explain the foot soak technique also in the detail, but no problem, you can watch this video whenever you get the time and do this technique. If you want to move little more advanced, I'm explaining the meditation with the 9 step. If you get the time, I'm posting the 9 step video also on the chat. You can observe this video and follow this instruction for those people who feel lot of stress every day, so they can follow this 9 step meditation once in a week. It will remove your stress completely. Okay, sir. Any more question?
Okay, if anyone want to ask, please ask. Okay, if you have any question, please, if you want to ask, please, or you can write on chat. Okay, Lokesh ji is saying, sir, we will practice. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So I think we should close the session now, sir. And
Okay.
on behalf of Atal our FDP on mobile computing and wireless networks, and on behalf of all the participants, I just wish to convey my thanks to Dr. Chandrakant ji for his this valuable presentation. And definitely we are now thinking that this time was very short. Earlier I was thinking that 1.5 hours, that means 90 minutes will be, I think the session will be more that means the time may be more, but now I am thinking that it's very less time. Yeah. And we should definitely we should arrange another session if time permits. And really a mesmerizing session, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Thanks, sir, and thank you all the respected participant. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. I'm
Thank you.
logging from the session. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. So I'm requesting all the participants to please fill the feedback form I'm just sharing, and the attendance form also. So the first one is the feedback form and the second one is the attendance form. Please fill it, and I'm again requesting to please leave the session after filling this one. And we will join for next session at between 10:45, sorry, 11:45 to 12. So 12 to 1:30, we have a second session. So please join and on the time. I hope you enjoyed the session as I. If the link is not visible to anyone, please let me know. I will again post. I'll post it.
Sir, should I leave?
Yes.
Okay, sir.